Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Valverde. Great chance! In for the pieces! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And here's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rabiot. And he was quick to react. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Thuram. Chance here to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Threads one in. This looks promising. Valverde. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Mendy. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Carvajal wins the duel this time. And here's Camavinga. Hernandez receives it in a good position. And a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No way through. And that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Carvajal gets good distance on it. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. Bellingham. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's gone for a throw-in. Rabiot. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rabiot. Conte. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, good ball, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Decent chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Tchouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. He's on it, can he get away? Konate cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. France can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga in with the challenge. Valverde. Oh, perfectly measured that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Lovely ball and a real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Thuram. Camavinga. Camavinga! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe finds himself offside. Madrid have it back and can go again. Searching passes played there. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Well, that has not gone well. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Tchouaméni. Saliba. And it's Rabiot. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a pretty loose pass. Tchouaméni, and it's Ceballos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Good ball, good take.
Might want to be careful there.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Dani Ceballos. That's been slipped through. Shoots! He scores! And they're back in front. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vinicius Junior. That pass just didn't quite work. It's Runlu, takes a shot. Oh, nearly. Mbappe. And the number on the board is 3. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that will be the final act. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Look at the spot and the shots! They've scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's an imaginative pass. Pinches it off him.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Hernandez deals with that comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Thuram. Konate spots it and intercepts. Approaching the half-hour mark. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. No, again there's no way through. Ceballos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's come back to the keeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé cuts it out. Conte. Rabiot. It's Hernandez. And he's being shifted off it. Aims beyond the defence. Koundé, Trump. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's another good win of the ball. Tries to pass it through. Saliba. It's Camavinga.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. He's gone for it. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has not gone well. And it's Ceballos. No, that's been intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Here it is, crossed in. He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very...
Up he goes! And it's in! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. And that's a good ball. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Rabiot. That is ended up in no man's land. Conte. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Rabiot. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. Always onto this. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. France are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. And he was on the chance for a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid find a position of real strength now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once. Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Camavinga. Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot proves just a little bit too strong. Hernandez. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Madrid really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Well, that has not gone well. Conte. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Threads one in. Oh, cracking ball. Tries a shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys. And now the breakaway. Great vision. Konate spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. 4 extra minutes added on. Mendy promptly onto... And time is up. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. And he's managed to get free. Gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Foot in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter.
Haaland gets shot at goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Valverde. Reinders. Can he get it through? Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marmouche! Just a whisker away. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Kovacic. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Big chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Mendy spots it and intercepts. Haaland. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Haaland is herring after that one. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cross needs to be good. And he's there to clear it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that could set him on his way. And the shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Haaland. And this is Marmouche. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Marmouche. Ceballos. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. It played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in, and he plays one through. And he was quick to react. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tchouameni. So what can they make of this? Good ball, good take. Ruben Dias with a definite foul there. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Lobbed in behind. Played back in. Dani Ceballos. Reinders. And it's Ceballos. Rodri powering forward here. Tchouameni.
2 minutos de descuento.
That has not gone well. Ceballos. Rodri gets a foot in here. Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Madrid are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's found a way past. Rudiger makes the interception. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's a sharp little ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe. Kovacic. Now there's a fine ball. Stones clears. Bellingham knocks it out wide. Ah, he's given it away. Tchouameni. And it's Carvajal. Valverde climbs up big. And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rodri. Marmouche. No way through. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Reinders. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for options for movement. Rodri gets it away. He's tried one! And we have our very first corner. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Back into the middle. Mendy. In with the challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the pass is intercepted. Marmouche. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's the keeper's ball. Valverde now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's picked out the run.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Look at the space here. Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. Kovacic. Oh, they could break here. A probing pass. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I think it's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And we're done. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Tchouaméni claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.